Hey boys, we are back for a few more hours with Bonerattlaz part 5. We finished the other 3 campaigns, so only Azak remains now. Turn 150 or short campaign victory. Is Grimo next? No. Yoo-hoo! I'm not sure who's gonna be next. Might be Reichland. The milestone Reichland campaign. So what's been going on in this campaign? Things have been going smoothly. Working together with the vampires to eliminate what remains of the Kislev and the Empire. Our Vamonga, we need another 17, we can call another Va. We do have Kislev, but we don't have Zavastra. At least we'll try to take the Fort Ostrosk and help it. Ostland is secured, Ostermark secured, and the mountain secured here. Grimgar is not doing so good in this campaign, but it's still unclear what's gonna happen in the south. We've been avoiding the south because we wanna fight in the west and the north. This faction focuses the Empire.
Kislev.
Good. Yes, it shall be.
Okay, we got a nice army going here. The Black Orcs for some reason require a lot of scrap to upgrade. And we remove the wall here to get the spiders going. Right. Arachnarok Spider tier 4. Orc Boar Boy Bigans tier 4. Orc Boar Chariots tier 4. Huh.
I'll ignore that.
Fort Ostrosk is tier 3. This is the pretty much the Kislev's last stand, but we're also at war with the Reds at the same time. We need to get one of the assassins north so we don't get to play again. Maybe we should take Clan Molder down first.
Talk to me, beast.
They have a long list of enemies here. Yeah, Mumford has been trying to attack Clan Molder in a while from the looks of it. We'll go around and maybe the rats attack Prague instead.
I'm listening. Keep moving.
There's also Trog here.
The truth. The crowd of sorcery agrees.
Rank 31. We have no veterans in the army. We do need to take 2 veteran skills. And look at this. We have 10 ranks left of experience, and we barely even got this going. 2 points here, 9. Oh man, we might not even have enough for Arcane Conduit. 31, 32. Yeah, we are missing 1 point for Arcane Conduit. Jesus. Poor Azak. This tree is making me cry, man. This is so fucking pathetic. We have to take this shit here and this shit here. We did take Blade Master, so this could have been Arcane Conduit instead. Let's see. 31, 32, so we can't even take this skill. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. And the Blade Master could be Arcane Conduit. So you can get Darkest Nimbus, Skull Mancha, Known and Feared, 2 Veteran Battle skills without the last skill, and Arcane Conduit, and that's it. Well, we'll have Arcane Conduit on another one. Soul Blight here is pretty much the only thing we're gonna have. This is so sad. I feel like getting Deadly Bed and Chopas is better anyways, because we have the Hag in the army. But still. This campaign, man, is just making me sad and depressed. Magical reserves are still worth taking, though. And you have to waste a skill here on the skills that don't even work anymore. This is shit, and this is shit. Doesn't just this has been ruined. The enemy just have million leadership. These skills don't work anymore. Doom Darkness has too big of a requirement to actually do something. And is a waste of power as well. Can actually do pretty good damage. Get Chopas and get Deadly Blade and has pretty good damage. We did get okay toughness. This is yeah, we have Armor of Destiny. His medical abilities surpass his magic abilities, but then what is the point of this lord? I guess you have some bounce spells. We do need Bonerattlaz and Biggest and Strongest. These two are very good. No Arcane Corner, but at least we can get magical reserves. We have to waste 3 skill points here.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
English Cake, thank you for your support, love you for tier 3. I would actually prefer a Pig and Azak than a Skull Mancha with the state of that magic. This does give him some melee defense. Yeah, that's a filler. That's you have to consider mist resistance on the stuff like Wyvern. Well, let's take the things we are definitely going to take, like Bonerattlaz. Bonerattlaz and Biggest and Strongest are they're like the most important skills they get. This is just great skills. Such a shame. Because the Blade Master we can't get Arcane Conduit, it makes this whole magic situation much worse. But honestly, his melee abilities are better than his magic abilities. And the Soul Blight is now shit since you have Black Orcs. So these 2 points are just wasted now. If I would build Azg again, I would not put any points in magic. No points in magic whatsoever. I would use goblins and goblin archers to deal damage in the beginning. I would put no points in that magic if I had to build them again. But I would always take Darkest Nimbus. Getting hard to hit through Chopas and Deadly Blade could turn him into a nice damage dealer. It's almost like a Star Dragon without a breath. Almost. Fully buff Star Dragon would still do more damage.
What do you want?
I have to keep an eye on the plague guys.
Get going! On the way!
The staff glows. Find the special things.
What are the best scraps to take for the Black Orcs until large?
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank you, Omen. What's the best mount for Wicked Claw? Doomwheel, of course.
What you want?
Big money right now, but we're waiting for the second army. I don't know why they made Black Orcs cost 80 but not 40, for example. I just don't get why is it 80. It's not like the upgrades are that good. It feels a little bit weird. Well, Godric, he might have one already moving around. They don't always automatically use the plague. Oh, Beastman respawned. Here. We have not checked it now, because we're not gonna build a troll building here. It's pointless. The Erengrad, or in this case Gobatarian Hub, is it's just money and capacity city. Maybe on tier 5 and that's it. This could be the tier 5 building. Then we can check it out. Let's end Kislev.
No! Bah! Let's get stabby!
Someone's whispering.
Look at these guys. I think we have two our car boys. Melee guys, melee. The 29 melee defense, man. Shit range, shit melee defense, shit auto resolve. I'm really disappointed with Azak skill set and how how it goes around. But this is due to that magic being shit. And I find zero fun in this campaign, to be honest. On top of other issues, and I still can't help but continue playing it. This faction is just not fun. And it's not like we're struggling on anything. We're just doing just fine. Click, 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 click. It's just not fun.
Based on total.
Other factions, I don't even check the clock. This faction, I'm checking clock every 5 minutes.
Stop it, I know.
Black Orcs are very slow, so we have to wait for them.
I can!
Run, boys! Here we go! Process faster! Faster! Oaks Road. I understand. Get us started. We're the great tide. The Black Orcs were red.
Azak still has a better damage than our core boss gets. So until they fix that lore, best just build him as a melee flavor. Ignore his spells. Especially now since they added that magic on the hug. That just feels wrong. The units that can defend themselves, heroes and lords.
North, watch out!
Got him.
North, watch out! Almost ready!
What does this mean? Unit can defend themselves, like the handgunners, like the crossmen, like the artillery.
Get Savvy!
Since his mount is fast.
Slaughter! Black Hawks! I suppose. Ready!
You get really good toughness on Azak, even with his lower melee defense. There's a unique green skin item on the Arkan slot that gives ward save.
Where's the scrap?
I mean, his gear has pretty good toughness. It's just you really have to find his identity, and I feel like his identity is best high melee attack and high damage. They use him like a flying orc war boss because that magic is shit.
I'm gonna camp!
Too many wasted points to unlock Arkan Conduit. Purple Son of Zerus has some instant damage, but it loses Veil because it's so expensive. The Orc Shaman will always do better.
Show us the enemy!
And you can have the Giant River Troll hanging the army, which makes Azak as a spellcaster pointless.
Here we go!
But everything leads to that, you know, that he's just not good spellcaster.
Let's fight! Rocky's the new queen! Someone's ready!
You're gonna get actually pretty impressive attack and damage on Azak, almost as good as Star Dragon. Now you've seen that battle against Grim where Star Dragon was ragging him.
The Black Hawks will win! Let's fight! Here comes a spell!
Resist, resist. God damn it, man! It's causing me pain when I see this shit.
Moving fast! Where's the
Fucking death lore, man, is such a trash.
shifting? Grabs that faster!
Get it!
Run, boys! Shaman! Smells best!
Azak really does more damage in one direct hit than the Spirit Leech can do.
The crown commands!
This chance opponent will resist damage is really bad. And it's there because of multiplayer. This was one of the most abused things I ever seen in any multiplayer experience when the game got released. Literally, my first multiplayer battle, I had Manfred and 2 vampires spamming Spirit Leech on my lord. I still won the battle though. That was one of the most disgusting things I ever seen.
Ready?
My lord just dropped dead.
Show us the enemy! Attack the enemy! This crown whispers! Skeleton!
Yeah, guys, if you are gonna try other campaign, I recommend going attack damage on him instead of his spells. You do start with a shaman, so it's pointless to do any magic on Azak. The moment you get black orcs and higher units, the soul blight is trash.
The crowd's whispering.
So you have to put the 6 points here. This one will be wasted, wasted. This one is very good. Wasted, wasted. So you have to put 6 points to get 2 good skills. Insight Visions and Darkest Nimbus, everything else is trash. So that's 4 points wasted. Spirit Lich, Soul Blight, wasted. 6 points wasted right now. I could have taken Smash him faster and make him stronger than any Orc War boss. And look at this on the top, he even has Get On With It. Where the fuck get a point to put this thing in? And why do we even put this thing on? Arcane Conduit, Sledge, Arcane Conduit. Just go Arcane Conduit. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 really bad skills to get Nimbus and Insane Visions. There's already 4 trash skills. The blue line is amazing. Yeah, for this faction it's kinda required. That's 11 points. When it comes to battle skills, the standard is 11 as well. You get 1, 6, 1, 2, 1. So if you don't waste here for those 4 points, even without these 2, he actually still can get a Deadly Onslaught. He can get such a massive single target damage. Because look at this, you can get plus 20% damage here, then you get plus 12 attack, so he actually does pretty good high hit chance. He gets another 15% weapon strength there, which is almost the same as Ogre Blade, so never mind. And then he gets another 20% weapon strength on top of Deadly Onslaught. He can actually do massive damage per hit, it's like over 700 weapon strength. So his best use is a fighter. If you drop all the skills here and let's say take Arcane Conduit instead, which is not a bad option either, because Arcane Conduit get more power, costs more Foot of Gork. In other case, there is a Purple Son of Xerios. On top of the unit, instant effect could devastate 2 units. But better make Azak a damage dealer in melee and use something better like Foot of Gork. Heck, cast double Brain Burst Overcast is better than Purple Son of Xerios, depending on the size of the mosh pit. But Foot of Gork will always be better than the Purple Son of Xerios, so you will put this shaman in his army, he needed from the quest as well. So you're basically just spending 11 skill points to get Magical Reserves and Arcane Conduit. The moment your shaman is built up, any spell in that lore is just not effective. So these 11 points are better used on Blade Master, Choppas, Deadly Blade, Hard to Hit, Wound Maker and Deadly Onslaught for a really massive damage. It's gonna be doing as much damage as a buffed Star Dragon, but less health and less toughness. But if you get all the gear with a Lucky Shrunken Head and a Talisman Preservation, it'll eventually have more toughness than a Star Dragon, while still having nowhere near as half its defense. Then again, with Hard to Hit, 12, 49, 06. Get 43, what, 50, 55, well, about 60% of defense of a Star Dragon. So, definitely recommend melee skills on Azak. Choppas, Deadly Blade, Hard to Hit, Wound Maker, Deadly Onslaught. So it's actually a massive damage. If you get over 40% ward save on him, with regeneration, is a very good damage dealer. It's almost like having a Star Dragon with orcs. since he's flying. When you translate a word save into health and into the remaining enemy defense, it's pretty much as tough as a fully buff Star Dragon. But it has poison, so maybe even a little bit tougher. Pretty much Azak is a Star Dragon without a breath. You do get the Gezer Nagash, which is been a little bit buffed, and you do get the Wind of Death, which can devastate a couple of low armored units. But dead magic is what, I don't know even what's the word to use. It's, I guess we can use shite. Shite. If you guys you know, haven't seen Everest campaign with a lot of high magic is good now. It's good. It's no longer just apotheosis spam. The high magic is pretty good. It's no longer bottom shit. I would say the lore of high magic is better than the lore of beasts. Well, the lore of beasts is there among, you know, average, above average. While the death lore has went to the shit tier with the lore of the little WoW. So greenskins get 3 lores, and 2 out of those 3 lores are shit tier. So you get the lore of death, and you get the little WoW, which are the worst lores in the game. Is metal magic good? Yes. It's better than the high magic. It's almost the same, actually. It's almost the same as high magic. It really depends who you fight, but I would put in the same tier as the high magic. But goddamn, the death lore, the lore of death is so bad. Best magic in game is the lore of vampires. Is now that the Gezer Nagash has been a little bit improved because of the magic missiles, it doesn't have any really. All is good. This is the average. Everything else is super strong. I guess the raise there is also around average, but everything else is really good. I mean, the cost on this. It's just so sad how weak is the lore of death. Well, if you do double 20% damage on Azak, Deadly Onslaught is great. Well, we can't go over that in 5 minutes. It's too many factors. And I don't want to say you said this, you said that, you know, along the line. You know, those are very toxic comments. You know, when they're, especially when they're twisting my words, when they're taking things out of context. Lord Dip is pretty good. I would put it probably there with a lot of fire, which is just strong lore. You have a strong summon, strong debuff, and a really strong damage ability, which is almost as good as Wind of Death.
Time to the sheriff. The war is here. The Black Horse will win.
Without no hate!
I kinda wanna put him in separate groups so you can't, as a reminder that we should keep them around and not in a group.
Show us the enemy. Ready? Where's the scrap?
I'll probably put lore of Lil Vaz and the Death lore almost equally bad. The worst lores in the game, followed by the probably lore of Ruin. I don't recognize the spamming warp lighting as anything good. Just gives me brain damage. How shit that the lore is. When you have a really powerful lore, skipping spells of plague, some of the strongest lore in the game. Maybe even the second strongest lore in the game.
Boys!
Well, I'm not sure if you've seen me play Ikit, you know, but yeah, you could spam warp lighting. But you're gonna use a couple of brain cells every time you do, so be careful. Honestly, it's just nothing special. It's a really bad lore. It's good for the AI though. And go into the mirror and ask yourself when you look at your face in the mirror, are you an AI? And if the answer is yes, continue using lore Ruin and warp lighting.
This is it.
Moving fast! And eat!
Let me help you. Feel the power.
The Lord of the Wild is, yeah, it's good. It's good.
Corpse foot. Feel the power. Black Horse row.
How are they getting this angle to shoot this?
Watch your watch.
Что касса будет хорошая из-за слайв личи. Magic is situational, that's like the main thing you need to know. Depending on situation, you see the units in, or situation you wanna create yourself, you cast the spells. Surprisingly, around there. Get rid of these halberds. power of river for sure.
Moving fast! Back off! Shut us out! Moving fast!
Storm Trolls are better than River Trolls. I'm just saving some River Trolls here for debuffs. Because you have 10 Black Orcs.
Bad boys! Dogs will! Dogs will! Jumpers ready! Get ready! Shifting! Let's fight!
Ready!
Black is the new green! Whoa! Wait, speed! Time for slaughtering! Yes, slaughter! Where's the split? Shifting! Show us the enemy! Slaughter! That is the new green! Arrow boys! Ready!
Attack and damage is the way to go on Azak. Imagine that plus 8 defense actually working the Black Orcs. That would be incredible. The 12% speed as well. Yoo-hoo. I'm waiting just for regenerations, you see. We might get attacked by the Skaven, so get a little bit more health. This worked on the Black Orcs, would have been so nice. 8 defense and 12 speed. They could have made a compromise, you know. Made this just for the Orcs and the Biggins, Frenzy and Upkeep. And given this one to the all Orcs. Or the whole army. Defense and the speed. We are very close to help it now.
Never.
Does look like we might just get attacked here. Best just put him outside. Don't want to get besieged and stop replenishment. Beacons in Azag army might be better than Black Orcs, never. They have no damage and no armor. The Black Orcs are better until large than the Beacons. The scrap upgrade on the Black Orcs anti-large. Is anti-large or anti-infantry? So they get 10 anti-large. Yeah, Wurzik Savage Orcs is probably stronger than ever. They're gonna make Black Orcs look really bad. As usual.
I'll take Shilar's throne.
Need to take down Help It.
No.
Help It
you
with this
say
composition. Oh my god, it's gonna be... It's gonna suck. So... This might not work, you know.
Morg says what?
The Help It doesn't get War Bomb now. The War Bomb comes from the wall building. And it's in a garrison, so there is no War Bomb, they forgot.
What do you want? Move in.
But it's still, the tower's gonna shoot somewhat. And the garrison. With Warp Lightning spam.
The great grave flows. Keep moving.
The unique garrison skins don't get War Bombed. This lowers upkeep on the Black Orcs by 3%.
Welcome to my realm.
The mighty greenskin.
That is correct. Help It is the last big clan of Scavengers on the game. We got ambushed. Oh, might take some casualties here. We do have estimate defense and leadership. The Grimgor is fun. The only reason the Grimgor was not fun before is because his faction sucked. But I find Grimgor enjoyable in battles when you build them up. I like Grinder.
Check it out. Bring tight! Let's fight! Get a slaughter!
Fucking hell, that's the largest battlefield in the game. Nice for ambush.
I'm gonna get up! Filth mess!
These orcs don't always have to shoot. Look at that weapon strength 50. So they can go melee, no problem.
Shaman! The Black Hawks will win!
What's the matter? Where's the ambush, yo? Where them scavenging geets at?
Let's do this! Moving fast!
It's a ninja.
Wait for more! Powering up! Here to fight!
This guy's getting smacked by the giant river troll hag. Holy shit! Have you seen that hit? What is that? That did like 700 damage. That look like. You seen that chunk of hell gone? How did that happen? Master Assassin getting smacked by a troll. That's just Skaven life in melee. Must have been a proc of the Spirit Leech and a hit at the same time. There's no way to explain that. Fuck that, Master Assassin. Goddamn Spirit Leech, piece of shit.
He's here! Feel the power!
Can get more attack on her. Imagine Master Assassin gets killed by a giant river troll hag. Well, that just happened. It's not even high rank. One might even say power creep, but she equipped with goods. I don't know what that big hit was though. Might have been a bug. fuck them. It's my range, guys.
Here we go.
Seekers ready!
There's a good cause there.
This is it. We'll do it. Battle! Run, boys! For gold! Arrow boys! Let's fight!
The assassin might actually be a bit more problematic.
Black Horse row! Who wants some? Black Horse row! That's our ends! Moving fast! Time for slaughtering! Please,
Black Orcs chop most heroes to pieces.
blast them with spells! Let's fight! Jumpers ready! Smash him!
There's 120 Stoneworm running for their lives.
Black is the new green!
So I'm just stay hidden somewhere. Let this thing got spammed by magic.
Here we go! Shaman! Feel the power! Black Hawk's roll! Black Hawks!
This terrain is really large.
Local gamble!
Beast of Fork for attack, defense, and magic attacks.
Shameful display!
Let's fight!
Very good if you have to find a Tyrell unit. Renting a magic resist.
Black boys!
I'm using one stack of Gobos in this army for the spinning loons. It's a very strong ability. Now they made it that any idiot can use it, so it's even stronger than before.
Shaman! Propel!
There's a reason this is tier 4, you know.
Black is the new green! My spell's strong! Let's go! I'm ready!
Attack isn't everything. Have you compared the damage? This used to be this mentality back in Warhammer 1 between the Empire Swordsmen and Empire Greatswords. People were actually saying that for the longest time the Empire Swords were better because of better attack and defense.
Choppers ready!
They didn't even understand the anti-infantry or the armor piercing, how much big of a difference is.
Black Hawk's roll! Shaman! Black is the new grey! Salamander! Ready for bash! Shaman! Stop it, I know! Get him, lad! This is it! Smell fish! Shaman! The Black Hawks will win!
I must! Revenge now!
The big war! Shaman! Use me! I'll do it! Black Hawks! Slaughter! Let's fight!
What kind of need for attack? You need a lot of big Va. It's an Orc Shaman. Or a Wurzak, the legendary lord of Bloody Hands.
Shaman! Smash 4 coals! Let's get him! Ready?
Oh, bless!
Smash him! Ready?
Moving fast!
The Black Hawks!
This is a situation where the defense is a big deal.
Moving fast!
The defense skill and the battle skills.
Goblins!
Show us the enemy!
It changes around the whole army.
Let's fight!
Spider's been busy on the other side. Oh, we only have the crown on Azuk. Is there a particular reason when using Doom Divers? We don't have the building, that's the primary reason. The secondary reason, it's better to buff the big units. Lack of skills to specialize. Although for Doom Diver you don't really have to specialize, but it's always better to specialize. And the artillery is not that good against the Skaven with the greenskins. Better to have monsters. We gain another smoke monster. This is a good skill. More chance to find items and more power.
I am true power.
What do you want?
Looks like they wanna go aggro on us, huh?
Ready?
Look at this replenishment.
I demand it.
That's the best part of the update.
Talk to me, beast.
The mighty greenskins. What doth thou wish to discuss?
Had to please Vlad, cause he's ally with Sylvania. If Vlad declares war, Mumford will join him even if he likes us. 24 melee attack, great for Black Orcs.
No.
No, need my warp token stash.
Should end the Kislev here, right?
The crowd's whispering.
Will be still enough moment.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
There is over I think like 150 campaigns on YouTube. A link is below the stream or exclamation mark YouTube. I think there's like 150 campaigns. We did some regular, I think, and some with rules, house rules.
Harmless thing.
Not likely.
It's not big deal if we attack Kislev there, if we don't attack them this turn. But we do wanna wipe this out. It's 3 heals here.
Council is disappointed.
But this Arachnid Queen does not count for the quest. How many hours played in Warhammer 2? 4600. Not Kislev campaigns. Kislev hasn't been released.
Motion. Azag is here. We going south?
We should take the Hell Pit.
This is good.
Sigmar forbids this.
You're the
We'll
boss.
block him so he doesn't attack Fort
Yes,
Rostros.
boss.
I refuse.
This is his move now.
I'll ignore that.
Let's get stabby. On it.
This composition for orcs, well, it's like the truly optimal one. I feel like it's a combination of black orcs, arachnid spiders, and doom divers. So you don't have much weaknesses anywhere in any regard. With the orc shaman, orc shaman is the only hero I want to put in the army. If you wanna you're gonna take a lot of casualties, put also the giant river troll hag as well.
I am true power.
The replenishment is good now, even without the giant river troll hag, but if you go with that combination, you don't have to get the troll building. This is... Look at this, guys. Look at this. Past the early game, well, the Soul Blight is shit. So what do you pick here in the first area? Terror, lower armor and base damage, or lower leadership? I guess you could pick Soul Blight. He's not gonna cast it. It's base damage. So let's say somebody casts Soulblight on Blake Orcs. You see that 19? That's gonna get debuffed. That 59 that matters. That's base damage, not weapon strength. Weapon strength is divided into base weapon damage and armor piercing weapon damage. Base weapon damage. You're welcome for illumination.
The staff close. Moving.
Should visit 2 turns. Osmosis, Jesus. This gives trolls 10% more damage, and that's it, huh? We still have to destroy Kislev. I'm not sure I want to miss a turn of raiding here, but there's a good replenishment happening. Oh, fine. Actually, not fine. We could get it blocked.
Come on! Time for the slaughter!
This place could now, will rebel now. They're probably just gonna immediately besiege it, huh? Yeah, they missed opportunity there, look for giving Hag assault units.
Get on with it!
Assault units should not even exist. Okay, Kislev is gone. So we destroyed the our early game enemies. We still require 7 settlements and 6 victory settlements and a little bit raiding and defeat Archaean. Just your casual short campaign victory.
By Sigma, no!
Lord wants me. Sylvania greets thee.
Bow! I have seen thine wake of destruction. Most impressive. Yes, yes!
The crowd of sorcery agrees.
We'll face them in the open field. We need to destroy Clan Molder. Take Krakadrak. There is no more bomb on the unique garrison, Trizzlefazel. You have to build the walls building. They forgot to give them. So we'll have our long weapons ahead. I don't want to put this on the other side. Long weapons. I'm pretty sure the spider beats up the help abomination 1-1. Abomination has poor offense. Let's create a little bit more speedy so we don't go double line instead. This guy's in the back wide.
Here we go. Gonna cast spells.
Everybody go forward. We'll go kill that guy.
Faster.
I'm happy with Azek's melee capabilities, but the Death Lord just is depressing. He doesn't have enough skill points to for his skill tree anyways. Kinda reminds me of Mumford from Warhammer 1.
What?
Except Mumford was all strong. Those fuckers got deleted. Smoke Monster and Bigfoot Deluxe. Happy Meal.
Here we go. Let's fight. Here we go.
Where's your war bomb now, you cheesy fuckers? No war bomb, no kills on the Black Orcs. Barely putting a dent in the armor.
Black is the new queen.
Don't even have rank 7 for ward save.
Faster. Save. Stop it, I know. Flash it out. Death on you.
Yeah, all the river trolls have debuff.
Slaughter.
That's one more reason to put her in the army.
Ready. Kill him good. Here we go.
Will it die?
This crowd talks. Let's fight. Time for the slaughter.
Don't you dare heal again.
I'm gonna kill him. Let's get some. Let's get some. I command.
Giving him Bone Gash is actually a good thing. I'm happy with this changes to magic missiles. Wonder how long it lasts before they nerf multiplayer again. I mean, they were totally in the dumpster before the magic missiles. Now they at least do something.
Azag is here.
No, Gracie, never wrong.
Let's get trolling. I think this is the only buff trolls get in technology tree. Plus 10% weapon strength. That's it. This is just goblins. And this is artillery. This one should really buff their archers as well. I've not seen Troll Scarp upgrade, it's gonna be the first time. Oh, we have Orc Shaman here. What do we take here? Not Assassinate or not Hinder Replenishment, which doesn't work all the time. I guess we'll take not Assassinate.
I'm listening.
I wonder if there's a unique building here for Azak. So what do you reckon here happens here in Outer Resolve, guys? How many dead Black Orcs? 1 or 2? Three? I'm hoping for just high damage here. My series scrap, that would actually be bad. Now that Ugblat mentions it, yeah, that's stupid. That was just stupid. Air scrap upgrade is costly. We're full health without result here. But the more damage to the units, the higher chance you get more take more damage as well. I think we would have just taken a lot of damage on the whole army. Maybe one dead Black Orc.
Here we go!
Goblins!
Waste one more! Check it out! What of God? Ah, Quantas! Ground sense faster! Death on you!
What the?
Faster!
Us! Who next?
The Black Oaks won't be! Shaman! Let's get some! Shaman!
Maple magic!
Spell smash! This has a spell! Joggers out! Here we go! Fish smash! Our voice! Chicken! Where's the scrap? Slow up!
I want to see Black Orcs fight those Red Ogres. With the anti-large.
Shaman!
What the shit?
Baby cross!
Out of the sewers!
Ready! Whoa!
No!
God's will! Black is the new grey!
It's gotta be the worst siege attacker in the game. The lower the damage the card is due to the door. Longer weapons on Black Orcs.
Show us the enemy! Go one shot! Slower! Time for slowering! Let me help you! The power! Where's the scrap? Come on, boys! Yes! Choppers out! Free the green tide! The war is here! Run, boys! Let's fight! Kill him! More quicker! Aragorn! Bless him! Nice bit of scrapping! Moving fast! Run, boys! Where's the scrap? Shifting! Moving fast! The Black Hawks will win! Shifting! Watch!
Yeah, no, but they're about to rout. We're not gonna get those other ones in. We still have extra damage.
Black Hawks go! Let's fight!
I want to see if there will be any change to the mass. This is one of the bulkiest infantry in the game. They're very thick. They haven't killed a single one, and they actually did okay damage. You know, what's the funny thing is that the Black Orc is more deadly than Red Ogre. This is the worst monster infantry in the game. It just got slaughtered. It's not anti-large, by the way.
Run, boys!
And this 51 melee attack we can get more. This is the nice charge bonus though. Those Black Orcs, when they get the charge event for plus 20 charge, is just devastating. The Black Orcs do more damage than Red Ogres, which is mind-boggling. But Black Orcs have a big weakness, they're slow. How heavy infantry should be. I'm not gonna gamble with 2 tiers. Banner of Swiftness, 18% speed and a Strider. Yoo-hoo! They buff Banner of Swiftness, boys. Even the War Banner is decent now.
Now!
Ooh, there's nothing, no landmark here, just a resource, new resource building. Actually, it's not a bad building, not a bad resource building. So guys, let's see. Beast layers. 1, 2, 3 lines of text for their worst units in the game. The Squig Nest 1, 2, 3, 4 plus Garrison and unlocks recruitment. Can you even imagine building a beast layers and have a recruitment on it instead of building this piece of shit or this piece of shit? That would be overpowered. This is a pretty good building. You don't have to build this one. This is total hit capacity, huh? This one is actually our garrison range faster.
Harvesting.
We'll besiege us here and we'll lose replenishment. What if we go outside? 9 units. Yeah, just go outside and replenish. I would like our campaign so far from 1 to 10. There you go, rating 3. Just because we played, you know, Kekwi a bit.
Azag is here.
Plan skill is discordant. Now they'll see. Yes, boss? Yeah. What you want? Yeah.
Razor Standard. Armor piercing damage plus 5. Fs for old Razor Standard.
The crowd's whispering.
Why did they just nerf it by half? Why not by 30%? Who's that fucker who nerfed Razor Standard? Fuck him. Fuck him again.
On the way.
Use me!
It's like one of the best things to get cavalry viable in campaign, and it get nerfed.
Feel the power! More punch me!
Pretty much secured the Kislev area. We just have to keep the vampires happy. Funny thing is, they didn't buff Gleaming Pennant, which is was the shittier than the War Banner, and the War Banner got buffed. How? Where's the logic behind that? So this thing doesn't get buffed, while the War Banner gets buffed. So War Banner from 5 to 8, but the Gleaming Pennant stayed on 4. I don't understand why.
Dog will fix 'em. Nasty magic's ready.
Yeah, that's what I think. They probably thought it was Radius. Clan Molder is gone.
We don't show I am true power. This is good. Keep moving!
Greenskin had some of the worst followers in the game, and the worst hero followers in the game. Greenskin work, nothing has been changed regarding that.
Harvesting.
The Spider Riders and the Wolf Riders should be considered goblins, because they're goblin cavalry units. If they're not, it's a bug. We can take Krakadrak, huh? Any tips is playing greenskins? Whatever you do, make sure to have some alcohol nearby.
The great grave flows.
Mr. Stabby. Moving.
Or a lot of water, because you might get salty as well if you play the proper factions. Oh, this will help us with the vampires, plus 10 diplomatic relations. So let's see what the trolls get. 25 weapon strength or 15 leadership. 25 weapon strength, huh? Not so good on the river trolls. But on the stone trolls I can imagine is very strong. The army has plenty of leadership though. They have war banners as well.
Greetings. Thou stand before
The Empire is getting slowly beaten.
Louis Gorlev.
I don't want to fight Norska. The territories are just really bad to move through, and I don't like those territories in the first place. They're just shit. No public order, no garrison, nothing. But it's free state for the AI, the vampires will take it. I do want to take Krakadrak though. Whatever we do, we can't finish this campaign without Arcane, and we're probably gonna have 150 turns without Arcane, because we won't be able to expand that much. I have no plans of fighting the vampires. I guess we could send a scout south and see if the road is clear to Nagrishizer. Because there's nothing else to do. At worst live, yeah. I'd like to get an alliance with vampires before we go south, so we don't get declared war upon without. It's gonna be hard to get alliance if they declare war on us.
Sylvania greets thee, friend.
Honestly, this should have been short campaign victory already. But no, you have to play more.
What?
Guess we can go take Nordland. Before, it's a big sec there.
Best idea. Yes, boss.
What do you mean, Gravi? I have no idea what you're talking about.
On
What
it.
are you blabbering about? You're gonna get timed out. How about 2 weeks? Let me get rid of the building here. Despite it does not count.
Crowd's whispering. Use me! What you want? Now's the time.
Six more attack, 8 more defense. Some of those have the resistances though. This technology is on 4 turns. $66 and 36. I don't like the beastman.
Arlet Carl, one rule, it is night. Sylvania greets thee.
So this is the last campaign we have left from the new factions. I've not decided what's gonna be next. Definitely gonna be something next I pick before anything else. Might be even just milestone the campaign, the Reichland one with the additional rules. This is it, boys, for tonight. I'm gonna go watch some movie or something less depressing than this shit. Thank you for watching and good night.
is the price.